Guys, please confirm to me. All of you read my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible, guys? Please confirm to me. All of you read my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you read my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you read my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Everybody, please respond to me. All of you read my voice on screen. Right, sir. And check it what we completed in the last session. What topic here we are discussing there. So I think so now we are discussing about language fundamentals. In language fundamentals, we completed identifiers topic we are understanding. Right, sir. One time Java application. To prepare any Java application, we need some features from the programming languages which are not provided by the programming, that means developer, which are provided by the programming languages only. So here the programming languages provided features are called as what their language fundamentals, or we can call them as what their we can call them building blocks of the programming languages. This is the clear cut information here we have to understand. So next one is after that, after understanding this, to prepare Java applications, what exactly the tokens which are what exactly the fundamentals which are provided by programming language. If you observe this, tokens, data types, typecasting, Java features. Next one is what there. After this, arrays. These are the overall topics what we are having clearly. Okay, right, sir. Now in this scenario, here the point what we have to understand, what is a token. If you want to understand the token, first here we have to understand like what we need to understand there. After this, what is lexeme? Lexeme is an individual logical unit. Lexeme is an individual logical unit in Java programming. An individual logical unit in Java programming is a lexeme. Understand it clearly. This is the meaning of like what the lexeme. Understand it now. Right. What is a token here now? The collection of lexemes come under a particular group is called as what there? A token. The collection of lexemes under a particular group is called as what there? Is the lexeme. Understand it clearly. So next one is after that, what we are understanding there. The next one, after completion of this point here, example kira given. What was that example kira given there? Int a is equal to b plus c star d semicolon that we provided. Inside this, int a is equal to b plus c star d. If we understand it, what we understood there, what we are getting the content here inside this one. What are the various lexemes here? Nearly 9 number of lexemes are available. What are the 9 number of lexemes here? No, 9 number of lexemes are like what there? Int a is equal to b plus c star d semicolon. Each and every individual unit, if you check it, no, it is a lexeme that we have to understand. Next one is 9 number of lexemes you understood. Now tell me how many data types, that means how many tokens are available here. If you understand all the tokens, no, overall 4 types of tokens are available. What are the 4 types of tokens here we are getting there? First one is data types. Integer is a data types. Data types. Integer is what there? Data types. Observe carefully. Variables A, B, C, D. All these are like what there? 4 variables here we are getting. After this, after understanding these variables here, what next one here we are getting there? After completion of this, no. Next one is operators. How many operators are available here if you understand it? Equal, plus, star. Special symbols. Terminator. That means semicolon is a special symbol. After this, after completion of this. And the next one is what there? 4 types of, overall 4 types of tokens here we are identifying. To prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following list of tokens. What are the various lists of tokens here we are getting there? Identifiers, literals, keywords, reserved words, and all these many things here we are getting there. Understand it clearly. Okay. After this, after completion of this, then another thing is like what there? Identifiers, literals, keywords, reserved words, or operators. Identifier. What is an identifier? Yesterday we understood this point here. Identifier is a name assigned to the programming elements like variables, methods, classes, abstract classes, interfaces, enums, and so on. In order to access these elements, in the Java applications. That's okay, fine. To define identifiers, Java has provided a set of rules and regulations. What are the various rules and regulations here we are getting there? Understand it, no? The set of rules and regulations are nothing but, now first one, very first one here we can understand it, no? What is that very first one here? Identifiers must not start with a number. Identifiers may start with an alphabet or underscore symbol or dollar symbol, but the subsequent symbols may be an identifier. Subsequent symbols may be an identifier. Sorry, subsequent symbols may be a number, maybe an alphabet. After this alphabet, then what next one here? It may be underscore symbol or dollar symbol. But first word, first symbol, first word, first symbol must be an alphabet or underscore symbol or dollar symbol. It should not be a number. It should not be a number. All of you observe carefully. What's the point here I'm telling you? Right. After this, after completion of this point here, right. After understanding this point, some examples are given. Identifiers must not allow spaces in the middle. Identifiers must not allow spaces in the middle. There are given concat, single method name valid, for name, single name, single statement valid, for a space name invalid, get inputs invalid, get a space, input space stream. This is like what they're invalid here. This is the point here we have to understand. Next one is identifiers must not be duplicated in the same scope, but identifiers may be duplicated in the 2 different scopes. Identifiers must not be duplicated in the same scope, but identifiers may be duplicated in two different scopes. What exactly the scopes here we understood there in Java. I given some points about it. Try to understand it clearly. Just yesterday, I given just a rough explanation about this point here. Now we want to give somewhat points about this particular thing. Try to understand it clearly. Now observe carefully. In Java, there are two types of scopes. In Java, there are two types of scopes. What are the two types of scopes in Java? The first one is local scope and the second one is class level scope. Class level scope. Then here, what is local scope? If you understand it, if we declare any variable, if we declare any variable inside a method, then that variable will have local scope. That is the declared variable. That is the declared variable is able to. The declared variable is accessible. Is accessible up to the present method. Up to the present method, it is not accessible outside of the method, outside of the current method, present method. This is a point here we have to understand. Right, sir? Local variable. The next one is what there? Class level variable. What is the meaning of this class level variable here? If we declare any variable inside the method, inside the class and outside of the methods, then that variable is having class level scope, and moreover it is accessible in all methods of the current class. It is accessible in all methods. It is accessible in all methods of the current class. That means throughout the class it is accessible. These are the points here we are given there clearly about this. Next one is example code are given about these variables. So you can observe carefully. Class A, I variable we declared at which level? Class level, not inside the methods. So this is what their class level variable. Void M1 method. X variable we declared as inside this M1 method. This is local variable. It is having scope up to this M1 method only. It is not having scope in outside of the M1 method. I variable is a class level variable. I can access inside this M1 method. I can access inside the M2 method. But X variable is a local variable. We can access it inside the M1 method only. Not possible to access in outside of the M1 method. If we access it in outside of the M1 method, then we are able to get what their compilation error. That's a point here I'm telling you. Next one is I variable we can access throughout the content. Observe carefully. Y variable we declared inside the M2 method. It is a local to the M2 method. So we can access this Y variable inside this M2 method only. It is not possible to access Y variable outside of M2 method. If I am accessing Y variable inside this M1 method, there we are getting what their compilation error. Sir, all of you get my point or not? So class level variable is having scope throughout the class. Local variables are having scope up to the respective method only. That variables are not having scope in outside of the respective methods. Getting it clearly what I am telling to you? Fine. After this, after completion of this particular point here, coming to our point here, what is the point here I'm telling there? Identifiers must not be duplicated in the same scope, but identifiers may be duplicated in two different scopes. At local or at a class level, should not duplicate the identifiers. but we can duplicate the identifiers in two scopes. Local variable we can duplicate in a class level. Class level variable we can duplicate in a local. But at only local, you should not duplicate more than one. That means we should not duplicate the identifier. Understand it clearly what I'm telling you now. Right, sir. Because of that reason here we are getting some errors. Now here I've taken some example. Observe carefully. I variable I declared at what there class level variable. At class level, again declaring I variable is not possible. That is the meaning of duplicating same variable at the same class level. So we are getting what there error. Error we are getting clearly. Next one is after that. J variable I declared in the local. The J variable we should not duplicate in the same local, but we can duplicate it at class level. That's why we declared the J variable at class level, no compilation error. Similarly, I variable we declared at class level that we can duplicate it inside the local, so no compilation error here we are getting. Is it? All of you get my point or not? This is rule number 3, what we are getting clearly. Alright, sir. All of you are getting clarity on this rule number 3. Can I move forward? Can I go for the next point here now? Right. Up to this part we completed in the last class. All right, sir. Now all of you observe carefully. The next topic here I'm telling to you rule number 4. What is that rule number 4? Here I'm telling to you. Observe carefully. All right, sir. Java identifiers are not allowing the operators. Right, sir. What is the point here I'm telling to you? Java identifiers are not allowing operators. If you provide any operator inside the identifier, there is a chance of getting compilation error. There is a chance of getting what there? Compilation error. Some examples here I'm telling to you. Try to understand it now. For example, now int envo is equal to 10, for example. Now get int emp plus no is equal to 1 2 3, for example. String emp minus name is equal to Durga, for example. Float emp underscore sal is equal to 25,000, for example. F is mandatory. Next one is after that string emp star addr is equal to hideaway. Like if you take all this now you only tell me first one is what then. Do you have any problem with the first one? Int envo is equal to 10 now. Any issue with the first one? No problem here. Now here it is valid. Why? Because only letters here we provided, no operators we provided inside the identifier. And next one is after that int emp plus no is equal to 1 2 3. emp plus no plus I included here. Plus is an operator I have provided inside the identifier. So this is what there invalid. This is invalid. Next one is after that string emp hyphen name is equal to Durga. String emp hyphen name is equal to Durga. There hyphen or minus, both are same here. Minus or hyphen I provided. Then what is the status of this one? What about this here? No hyphen or minus. What we are getting there? This is what they're invalid. This is like what they're invalid. Right, sir. Next one. Float emp underscore sal. What we provided, sir? Float emp underscore sal. Underscore symbol is allowed or not allowed? Underscore symbol is allowed or not allowed? Definitely it is allowed. Underscore symbol is what there is allowed. No problem. Now already we understood this point here. In the identifiers, dollar symbol, underscore symbols are allowed at any line, at any identifier. Okay, fine. Now it is valid. String emp star addr is equal to hideaway. Now tell me, what is the status of this one? Is it allowed or not allowed here? Allowed or not allowed here? No, not allowed. Now this is what they're invalid. So this is rule number 4, what we are getting clearly. What is the rule number 4, sir? Now tell me. Java identifiers are not allowing the operators. All the operators. What are the operators here? I'm telling you. Leave it. This is rule number 4. Coming to the rule number 5, all of you observe carefully. All the Java identifiers are not allowing all the special symbols, except underscore and dollar symbols. What's the point I said? Tell me. All Java identifiers are not allowing all the special symbols except underscore and dollar symbol. Underscore and dollar symbols are allowed or not allowed? Underscore symbols and dollar symbols are allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Underscore and dollar symbols are not allowed. Try to recognize this, what I am telling to you. All right, sir. Now examples I am telling to you. Try to observe carefully. Now here, number 1. Say for example, again the similar kind of examples I am telling to you. All right, sir. Int emp dot no is equal to 111. Next one is string emp at the rate Hyderabad is equal to Durga. Next one is float emp underscore sal is equal to 50,000 dot 0 f, for example. Next one is string hash eaddr is equal to, like, what there, Hyderabad. All right, sir. Understand it clearly. Next one is, apart from this, all right, now double balance in a dollar is equal to 50,000.0, like this. Here I've taken some examples. Tell me, sir, what about the first one here? No, int emp dot no, valid or invalid? Dot I used here. Dot I provided here. Dot is what their special symbol. Please remember this. Dot is what their special symbol. Understand it? No. So this is what their valid or invalid? No. Invalid. This is not possible. Next one is what? After this, string emp at the rate Hyderabad. String emp at the rate Hyderabad is equal to Durga. Now at the rate symbol we have included there. Valid or invalid? No. No. Again it is invalid. Again it is what there? Invalid. Not possible. Invalid. Next one is after that. Float emp underscore sal. Float emp underscore sal. What is this actually? Valid or invalid? No. Come on, guys. Underscore is valid or invalid? No. Valid. Why? Because I said you already in the last examples also we have seen underscore symbols are valid. Next one is a string hash eaddr. Valid or invalid? No. Hash eaddr. Valid or invalid? No. Invalid. Hash symbol we have used. This is invalid case here that we have to understand. Next one is after this, after completion of this, double balance in a dollar. Balance in a dollar. Dollar we have used it. Now valid or invalid? No. Valid or invalid? No. Definitely it is what they're valid. Why? Because dollar symbol we can use at any location. All right, so now these are about like what the special symbols which are valid and which are invalid. Some of the examples only I have given there. Understand it clearly. After that, next one is after this the sixth rule. Rule number 6. All of you understand it, no? All Java identifiers so are not allowing keywords. Allowing Java keywords. Not allowing Java keywords. You know already what are the various keywords now. Examples I am going to tell to you. For example, for is a keyword, break is a keyword, continue is a keyword, while is a keyword, do is a keyword. Yes, sir, all of you are getting it or not? All these keywords are not allowed inside the Java identifiers. Let's see some examples here. I am telling to you. Now, observe carefully. Int envo is equal to 111. Similarly, what I am telling there, int do is equal to 2 for example. ENY is okay, but what is the do actually? Do is a keyword in the case of Java. Do while loop is there, no? The do while loop, if you want to write it, no, the do is what there is a keyword. Okay, fine. Next one is what there. After this, string for is equal to Durga, for example. Here we provided for is what there keyword inside the Java. We cannot use. We are unable to use that as what there an identifier. Next one is watch. After this, double now here we want to use break is equal to dot some value here we provided. Break is what there again it's a keyword, it is not possible to use. Next one is apart from this, and a string else is equal to, there we are able to provide what there hide about something else. See this one here, first one is valid, sir. First one is not having any problem. Directly we provided ENO, only alphabets here we provided. So this is valid. The second one is like what there? What is the second one actually? Into do is equal to triple two. Into do is equal to 222. Do is a keyword. So we should not use that as an identifier. So this is like what there? Invalid. Next one is, observe carefully, string for is equal to Durga. String for is equal to Durga. For is what there? Keyword. Again, so it is not valid, invalid here. Next one is after this, double break is equal to some value. Double break is equal to some value. Then break is what there is a keyword that what I'm providing to you. So again, it is what there invalid case now. String else is equal to hide a badge. Else is a part here we provided here. So this is also like what there invalid. So these are the valid cases and invalid cases here we can identify. Right, sir. Then after this, sixth one is completed here. Now let's move on to the seventh one. What about the seventh one here? Observe carefully. All Java identifiers, all Java identifiers are not allowing all primitive data types. Primitive data types. We know already what are the various primitive data types in general. Int, long, float, double. This type of data types are what they're primitive data types. These names are not possible to use as identifiers. All right, sir. Now all of you understand it now. All Java identifiers are not allowing all primitive data types. Well, let's see this. I want to take some examples here. Int is equal to 10. Int is equal to 10. This is actually primitive data type, but this int I'm trying to use as what their variable name. Int I'm trying to use it as what their variable name. So it's not possible. Okay, there error we are able to get. For our kind information, I'm telling to you like what there, like this here I'm providing there. Then immediately I'm providing like what there. So for example, right, sir. Int is equal to 222, for example. Next one is what there, float double is equal to 22.22 f, for example. Double float is equal to, like this can be provided some examples, can understand it clearly. Next one is int byte is equal to, there I want to provide 56, something else. First one is valid, only first one is like what there valid, we can understand it. The second one is what there, we are using int as the variable name as an identifier, so it is invalid. Here we have to recognize this is what their invalid case now. Next one is what after this, then float double is equal to 22.22f. Float double is equal to 22.22f. Now this is what there again it is invalid. Why it is invalid, sir? Now tell me. Double is a primitive data type that we have used as what there as an identifier, so it is not possible. Next one is double float is equal to some value. Again, this is invalid. Again, it is what there invalid. Next one is int byte is equal to 56. Again, now it is what there invalid. All right. So now these are like what there overall. all Java identifiers are not allowing all primitive data types. That example I have given there. Got it or not? All of you are following or not? Simple rules only. No difficult. Straightforward rules only. No twists in our rules and regulations. No. Clear? But next rule is somewhat difficult. Here itself I'm confirming to you. Next rule is what there somewhat difficult. But I have a doubt. How many of you are going to understand this rule? But I'll try to make it simple. But your attention is required. You must understand about this point clearly. Yes, sir. Got it? All of you have seen Salar movie? No? No tickets. No tickets. Then what is the feedback for that movie? Average, below average, or above average? Or super hit? Blockbuster? Is there? One time watchable, no? Fine. Arey yaar, in Hyderabad, I checked it, then what is going on there in outside? In Hyderabad, all theaters are busy with the Salar movie only. You're not aware, at early morning, 3 o'clock, the shows are started. 3 o'clock onwards. But who went to that movie, I don't know. Because of that movie, we are valuable sleeping, you lost it. 3 o'clock sleeping is very, very important. You're not aware about it. Throughout the night, if you wake up, but 3 to 6 o'clock, if you sleep, no, that is sufficient. That time is a God's time, actually. Really, I'm telling you. You can wake up throughout the up to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, no? But hardly 3 hours of deep sleep if you have there, 3 o'clock, no? That sleep, and moreover, you're not aware about it. The total night time is divided into 3 slots. The God has given this kind of 3 slots. Automatically, everybody will get sleeping on 3 slots. Understand now? For example, night 7 o'clock, evening 7 o'clock is actual time for sleeping. Really, then if you take maybe 15 to 20 years back, no, my childhood time, there we used to sleep at 6:30, 7 o'clock only at villages. No fans, no ACs, no. Just go to the top of the building, finish. 7 o'clock, 7 or 7:30, finish. By 6 o'clock itself, we have to take food. 7 o'clock, 7 to 9 or 10 o'clock, that is one slot. Next time is what is there? 10 o'clock, 9:30 to 10 o'clock. You can observe this. Even in outside also, when the time is 9 to 10, in between that, in general, you are getting sleeping. But forcibly, we are stopping that. Then after that, when the time is like what there, 1:32 to 1 o'clock, I think so. Again, that another slot. Next early morning, 3 o'clock, another slot. Maximum road accidents are going on at early morning, 3 o'clock only. And outside, when the people are traveling there, maximum accidents are going on at early morning, 3 o'clock only. That time only. The sleeping hours, basically. Fine, sir. Anyway, my sincere advice to all of you is what there. God has given 2 timings for us, clearly divided. One is for what purpose there? One is no working, other one is for resting. That means sleeping time. Daytime is for working purpose, night time is for what? Sleeping purpose. Unfortunately, nowadays people are reversing that. People are sleeping on daytime, no, they're working on night times. It is against to the nature. It's against to the nature. Don't go for the nature against. If we go for the against to the nature, situations will not be in our control. The result of it, tsunamis are coming. Result of it, coronavirus is coming. Again, activated, right? But don't be panic for it. Nothing is not at all impact in our lives. I'm sure about it. And already we had that clear cut medicines or maybe kits and everything is ready. No need to think too much about it. Okay. All right, sir. Then especially I'm telling there about the courses at Durgasoft, you will not get any problem. We have very good weapon. Even if it is going on more and more in outside there, no need to worry for it. I will take the classes in online also. From your home, we can attend the classes. No need to panic for it. At any cost, your course is going to be completed. If it is possible to come here, we are able to come here. If it is not possible to come here, Then everybody is having smartphone, everybody is having laptop. Open your laptop, then you can attend the classes. If government stopped us to conduct the classes, I think so this time that situations will not come. That type of situations will not come as per my awareness. Maybe some cases will come, active cases. Even that cases situations also be maximum 3 days of time only. Within 3 days of time only they are coming out. But the old age people at the age of 80 or 85, because of some other diseases also, if they are getting this corona problem there maybe situation will be critical. But the regular ordinary persons, it is not at all impacted one for us in our regular life. Right, sir? Don't worry, we'll plan for it. Now coming to our content here. Coming to the point here. Now try to understand it clearly. So the next point is very, very important. I already given that information to you. Now try to put more concentration. I'm going to give some explanation clearly. First of all, understand the point here. What is the point here I'm telling to you? In Java applications, we are able to use all predefined classes and interfaces as identifiers. Please read out this statement here. In Java applications, we are able to use all predefined classes and interfaces as what their identifiers. That's the point here I'm telling you. Predefined classes and interfaces. Before going to understand this point, you need to have a basic understanding in Java. Some fundamental points we required in Java. What fundamental points here we required inside the Java? If you observe this, all of you understand this one. The fundamental point in Java is like what I'm telling to you. In Java, predefined library is available in the form of packages. Predefined classes and interfaces are available in the form of what their packages. Observe carefully. Java.lang. If we take this is a package, no? Inside this package here, string is one of the class. String buffer is another class. System is another class. Object is another class. Like this, so many classes are available. As sir, in which package no? Java.lang. Get my point or not? All of you know. Java.lang is a package here. Inside the Java.lang package, these many classes are available. What are the various classes? No, string buffer, system, object, and so on and so on and so on. These many classes are available. Clear? Next one is Java.io is a package I'm telling to you. Inside this package, no, here also be so many classes and interfaces are available. What are these classes and interfaces in Java.io package? No, buffered reader, input to stream, output to stream, buffered reader, input to stream, output to stream. Next one is what there? File input to stream, file output stream, and so on and so on and so on. So many things are available. Sir, got it or not? Next one, Java.util package. Example I'm telling that. These are the packages in Java. Java.util. There we are having list. Next one is what there? Array list. Next one is what there? Vector. Next one is what there? Linked list. And so on. So many classes and interfaces are available inside like what there? Java.util package. So in Java, predefined library is available in the form of these many packages only. Clear? All of you are getting clarity up to now. Tell me, in Java, predefined library is available in the form of packages or not? Predefined library is available in the form of packages or not? The complete predefined libraries existed in the form of classes or not? Can you tell me what are the examples for these classes? No, string buffer, system, object. These are like what they're classes under Java.lang. Buffer reader, input stream, output stream, file input stream, file output stream under Java.io. Right, these are the class and interface under what they're Java.util. Sir, all of you are getting clarity on this one. Classes and interface are available in the packages. Clear. Now observe carefully. In Java, for example, if I ask a question to you, write your name. If I ask a question to you like write your name, what we are going to write now? What you are going to write now? Say for example, you are going to write like what there? Some name we are able to write it. Name we are able to write it. This is normal name. Understand my point clearly? Normal name. For example, if I ask a question to you, write your name now. Your name is, for example, say for example, Ravi. Your name is Ravi. If only one person is available inside the class, well and good, no confusion. But if two Ravis are available inside the same class, no. If I call that name Ravi, two persons are available, is a confusion or not? Is a confusion or not? Which Ravi has to be responded is a confusion or not? Now in this case, now, how we are going to resolve that confusion? Now tell me, how we are going to resolve that confusion? Just by providing surname. Perfect. By providing what then? Surname. Say for example, surnames are available. A Ravi, for example, if I provide A is what there, surname for example, then it's okay. Confusion is not going to be provided. Yes, sir, got it or not? Now observe carefully. Only name. This is what their name. That's it. Surname. Next one is what their name. Surname and name. If we provide both of them, surname and if name, if we provide both of them, then it is called as what their fully qualified name. What is that? Surname and name is nothing but what their fully qualified name. Here my point is what there. For example, if you provide only Ravi, it is only name. But if you provide A space Ravi, this is like what their fully qualified name. Got it or not? Similarly, all of you understand it clearly? Similarly, in Java applications, if you provide class name, only class name if you provide, no? If you provide only class name, then this is what their normal name. But if you provide class name along with the package name, string is available in java.lang package. If you provide class name along with the package name, java.lang.string, java.lang.string, if you provide like this, then this is like what their fully qualified name. Is it? This is like what I'm telling to you, fully qualified name. A string is normal name. Java.lang.string is what their fully qualified name. Is that all of you get my point or not? So providing classes along with their package names is nothing but what their fully qualified name. Writing our name along with our surname is nothing but what their fully qualified name. Remember this, they are the fundamentals. No, I require these fundamentals in our content. Let's move on to the points. Just I want to remove all these points. No, now let's see this one. One example here I want to show. In Java applications, we are able to use all predefined classes and interfaces as what their identifiers. Got it or not? Example code here I'm going to provide few examples. Try to understand it now. All right, sir. Now I want to take some edit plus here. If you are not having any awareness on this programming part, don't worry. I'll show to you. I will discuss about you how to prepare first application also. But time being, just we can understand it clearly. How to prepare this small program. I will show this exact point only we have to understand. For example, class test here I have taken public static void main string array args main method. Here we have taken. Now inside this main method, I want to declare something else. Now try to understand it now. For example, int a is equal to 10, sir. Int a is equal to 10. It's a valid identifier or not? Now here what is identifier here in this case? No. A is what there? An identifier. Am I right or not? Here A is what there? An identifier. Please remember this. Okay. Now in place of I want to provide exception. Exception is what there? Class name. Exception is what there? Class name. In place of A, I provided what there? Predefined class name. All right. Now observe carefully. I want to display this value. So here we can use what there? System.out.println of. There we can provide like what there? Exception. System.out.println of. There we can provide what there? Exception. It's okay. This is my program. Observe carefully. Right, sir. Now here I want to provide tester.java. Right, sir. If it is possible to use all predefined classes names as the identifiers, then we will not get any compilation error. If it is not possible, then definitely we have to get what their compilation error. Now I want to check error is coming or not. Here we are able to get an error or not, that we have to check there. Right, so now observe carefully. Let me open my command prompt. Now let me go for D drive cd full stack Java 430 cd core Java. Right, so now Java C space test.java. Compiled successfully, no compilation error. Now here we are able to get the output. What is output here? We are getting there 10 is an output here. Now tell me, then it is a proof for us. What is the proof I'm telling there? We can use all predefined classes names as identifiers in Java programming. Is the proof clear or not? We can use all predefined classes names as what their identifiers in our Java programming. Clear or not? Right. Now here I'm providing this data. Now we can identify the status. No, these two things here we have to identify so that we are able to get much clarity. All right, sir. So this is example one. Status is what there, no compilation error. Output is what there, 10. Exception is a predefined class that we have used as a variable. Clear? All of you are getting clarity or not? All right, so now let's move on to the next example. This example a bit confusion. I want to increase the complexity. Don't be panic. Don't be get confusion. No, just try to understand it. Don't get confusion about this seeing this content. Simple, somewhat next level program. Now, first of all, understand it. String str is equal to abc. Valid or invalid? No. Come on, guys. Now tell me. String str is equal to abc. Valid or invalid? No. Yes, valid. I want to display system.out.println of str. System.out.println of str. This is a program here I provided. Let me compile and execute this. No. In this case here, Java C space test.java. Now compiled successfully. Java space test. We are getting output like what there? ABC as an output here we are getting. Okay, no problem. Still, my required point I have not discussed here. Understand it? No. Here, what is identifier actually? Come on, guys. What is identifier? str is an identifier. In place of that str, I want to provide a predefined class name. In place of the test here, I want to provide what there? A predefined class name. Is it possible or not possible? Is it possible to provide that predefined class name in place of str or not? All right, so now let me check it. What I'm going to use the predefined class now. First of all, tell me string is a predefined class or not? String is a predefined class or not? I want to use this string. In place of str, I provided what there? String. Okay. Now ABC is what there? Data or not? ABC is a string of data or not? Here also I want to provide what there? String. See this no? String is equal to string. Okay, now in place of str, what I have to provide there? Variable value I want to display. There I have to use what there? String. Everywhere I provided string. Now tell me, in this program, one is the data type, another one is a variable, another one is the value of the variable. Yes, sir, am I right or not? One is what there? Data type. Second one is what there? Variable. Next one is what there? Value of the variable. Now tell me, in this case, what is data type? No, three are available. Three strings are available. What is variable? What is data type? First one is what there? Data type. What is variable? Second one is what there? Identifier or variable. What is data? This third one. Third one is acting as what there? Variable. Here system.out.println of string we are trying to display. What value here we are able to get? No. System.out.println of string here we are trying to display. What value here we are able to get? What we are trying to display? Variable value. Variable. This is variable. What is its variable value? No. String. Now this value here we are trying to display or not? Right. Now tell me, as per the rule, we can use all predefined classes as identifiers or not? String is a predefined class that we have used as an identifier or not? Now we are getting, we have to get output or not from this program? No response, guys. Is as per the rules and regulations or not? This one I provided as per the Java rules and regulations or not? Yes, definitely. Now here, if I compile this program, there we are able to get some output. Let me save this. Now here I want to Java C space test.java. Java C space test.java. Now here we are getting like what there? Java space test. Output here we are getting. What output here we are getting? Observe carefully. Now here string. String is the data here. We are getting it clearly. So now this is an output here we are getting string. No compilation error. Successfully compiled. Yes, sir, got it or not? Successfully compiled. Right? As per the Java rule only. String is a class name in Java. String is not any primitive data type. String is what there? A class in Java. In C and C++, a string may be primitive data type, but string is a class name inside the Java. Understand it? Now the point is what there? Output also I want to try to recognize this clearly. Right, sir. It's okay, fine. This is completed. All right. Next example I want to discuss with you. Up to now it's okay, fine. Next example is somewhat more complexity. First example is dead symbol. Second example is bit. Now this is actual example what I'm trying to explain. Can I go for it? Next example. Everybody must give right answer for this example. Don't get any confusion here, but think about it and give answer for it. Now I'm going to write this next example. Everybody put more concentration. No? Right, sir. Now int a is equal to 10. System.out.println of a. Any mistake now? In this program, do you find any mistake here? No mistakes inside this program. Successfully this program will be compiled and successfully we are able to execute the program. Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. Output here we are getting that output value is what there 10. Clear to all of you? Right, that's nice. Here what is identifier now? Tell me here in this case now. Identifier is what there? A is an identifier. Am I right or not? Here small a is an identifier. Now in place of the small a, I can use any predefined class name. Am I right or not? In place of small a, I can use what there? Any predefined class name. Am I right or not? Now I want to use one predefined class name, that is what their system. System is a predefined class name or not? In edit plus, all the red color names are what their predefined classes names only. Now system is a predefined class name here, I've used it. Now here also be system is a predefined class name here, we have used it. Clear? All of you are getting clarity now? Alright, sir. System is a predefined class name here, we have used it. Now tell me, any violation in our program there? About our rule, any violation is available here now? My program is clear or not? In place of variables names, I can use my predefined classes names. A is a variable. In place of A, I'm using what there? A predefined class name. Is that clear or not? Okay, fine. Yeah, definitely. This is somewhat complex question here I've asked to you, but you need to analyze it clearly. Java C space tester.java. Observe carefully. As per the rule, we are not going to get any error. As per the rule, we should not get any error. But see this, what happened here, no? But see this here, what we are getting there. What we are getting, sir? Now tell me. Now here we are getting compilation error. Int cannot be dereferenced. Some error here we are getting as per the content. Am I right or not? Okay. Now we are getting an error, no doubt for that. First of all, let me take this program. After that, I will explain to you. Yeah, this is the program. Now here we are getting compilation error. Why we are getting compilation error, that we are going to understand. Yeah. Now I need to give clarity. Observe carefully. All right. Simple, sir. Simple common sense if we apply, no, easily we can understand. Simple common sense. Let me explain it. First of all, tell me, don't go for execution directly. In everywhere, there's a common mistake what we are doing now. When I give a program there, immediately people are trying to execute the program. Don't go for it. First, there is a compilation process. First, we have to perform compilation. If compilation is successful, then only we have to go for what their execution. But what is the problem with the people there? People are trying to execute the program directly without performing compilation. But first we have to check what their compilation process can. If compilation is successful, then we have to think about what their execution process. Got it or not? Now I'm planning to perform what their compilation. Right. The name system. Forget about this program. Just leave this one. In general, in Java, system is what? Predefined class name or not? System is what their predefined class name. That is our general awareness. Okay. Compiler will start compilation right from first point to last point. Right from what their first point of the file to last point of the file. That is the point here what we are getting. Understand it clearly. Okay, fine. Now let's understand this now. Compiler will compile the first line class test. Any mistake? Class test curly brace. Any mistake here? No. As for the Java only, it's available. That's nice. Next one is what there? Public static void main string array args curly brace. Is there any mistake in this line? No. Okay, leave this one. Int. Okay, inside this line, public static void main string array args. String is in red color or not? Means that it is a predefined class name. By default, that string is what there? Predefined class name. Am I right or not? Next one is int system is equal to 10 semicolon. Int system is equal to 10 semicolon. Before that, understand it now. Before this line, before this int system is equal to 10, before this line, what is system? System is what? Predefined class name. In the point of compiler, before this int system is equal to 10, what is the system? System is what there? Predefined class name. Clear or not? Getting my point? Clear or not? Okay. Now user has written into system is equal to 10. Now user is defining the system name as what their integer variable. Now compiler is having two options now. By default system is what? Class name. Now user has specified what? System is what their integer variable. Now compiler will give first priority for the user. Developer declaration only. Now when int system is equal to 10, when we provide this one, now compiler will decide that now onwards system is what their integer variable only. Now onwards system is what their integer variable only. Before this statement, system is what their predefined class name, but user has declared the name system is what their integer variable. Now compiler will change its opinion. Now compiler is thinking now the system is what their integer variable only. Just 1 minute, guys. I'll come back. All of you observe carefully. Then where we are now, what exactly the point here we are discussing there. Before this int system is equal to 10, system is what their class name. But when user has provided int system is equal to 10, compiler is thinking the name system is what their integer variable. In the remaining part of the program also, compiler will think the system name is what their integer variable only. By this I'm giving one conclusion. What is that conclusion now? If we declare system, if we declare system as an integer variable, compiler will treat the system in the remaining part of the program is what their integer variable only, not as its original class name. Come again. If we declare system as an integer variable, in the remaining part of the program, the name system must be used as an integer variable only. It must not be used as what their predefined class name. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? In the remaining part of the program, the name system must be used as what their integer variable only, not as a predefined class name. Okay. Coming to the next line. What is the next line now? System dot out dot println of system. Here system is available, parameter system, println of system. This is integer variable only, no problem. But here we have used system here. System dot out, here we have used the system dot out. That means we have used this system as what? As a class or as an integer variable? As a class, not as an integer variable. But rule is what there? Once if we declare system as an integer variable, in the remaining part of the program, the system must be an integer variable or not. But here we have used the system as what? As a class name. Now we are against to the Java rule or not? That's why compiler has given an error here. Because of this reason, compiler has provided an error in this location. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? Once again, I'm telling to you, try to understand the point here. Whenever, whenever we declare system as an integer variable, in the remaining part of the program, we must use the system as an integer variable only. We must not use the system as its original class name. If we use the system as like original class name, their compiler will raise an error. Got it or not? That's a point here we have to understand. Now let me check this one here. Now here we are getting some compilation error. Now I'm going to give clarity. Right, sir. Now see this one. Explanation here I'm telling to you. Observe carefully. In the above program, once if we declare system as a class name, sorry, once if we declare system as an integer variable, then we must use that system as a integer variable only. Then we must use that system as integer variable only, as an integer variable only in the remaining part of the program. Understand it? No? In the above program, once if we declare system as an integer variable, then we must use that system as an integer variable only in the remaining part of the program. We must not use that system as like its original class name, as like original class name, as like a class name. That's a point here. If we use like the original class name, if we use system as a class name, in the remaining part of the program, then the compiler will raise an error. That's the point here I'm telling you. Is that point is clear to all of you? If you confirm it, then I will give next extension of this particular one. All of you are okay? Can I move forward? Right. Now my requirement is what? I want to declare the system as integer variable only. Okay, I declare the system as what there? Integer variable only. As per the rule, in the remaining part of the program, the system must be used as an integer variable only. Accepted. But in some situations, my requirement is what there? In some situations, I want to use the system as an integer variable. In some other situations, I want to use the system as a class name. Both utilizations I want to have in my program. Originally, it is a class name. In the middle of the program, we declare it is an integer variable. Condition is in the remaining part of the program, it must be used as what there? Integer variable only. But my requirement is what there? Not only this, in the remaining part of the program, I want to use the system name as what there? Class name as per my requirement. And in some other situations, I want to use the system as what there? Integer variable. Both utilizations I want to have in the remaining part of the program. There is a possibility to use the system as a class name. What is that possibility? No. Wherever we want to use the system as a class name, there simply we have to use fully qualified name of the class. There we have to use what there? Fully qualified name of the class. Wherever we want to use the system as the original class name, there we can use directly what there? Fully qualified name. Normal name system, if we use no, that will be like what their integer variable only. But if you use fully qualified name, there definitely it will be treated as what their original class name. Yes, sir, got my point or not? Now understand it. Here we are using that system is like what their class name I'm trying to use. Now we need to use that system as what their that system as fully qualified name. How we are going to provide the system as a fully qualified name? Observe carefully. Java.lang.system. If we provide this, now we are not going to get any compilation error. There we are not going to get any compilation error. Now let us check this clearly. Java C space test.java. Now in this case, no compilation error here. Java space test output is a 10. We are getting it clearly. Right, sir. Once again, I'm telling to you, observe carefully. Now here, I want to provide system is equal to system plus 10. System is equal to system plus 10 now. That means I'm trying to perform some increment operation over the variable. Now in this line, all systems I have used as an integer variable only. A is equal to a plus 10 we are writing or not. Similarly, system is equal to system plus 10 now. Then after that, I'm going to write system.out.println of system I'm going to use. Now tell me what is the status of this one? Will you get any compilation error? Come on, will you get any compilation error? Yes, we are getting. Why we are getting compilation error now? Now the system we are using as what their class name here. But if you want to use it as a class name, then what we have to do? What we have to do? Fully qualified name. What is that fully qualified name? Java.lang.system. Java.lang.system that we have to provide. Similarly, what is the point here I'm telling to you? Next one is again here we have to provide like what there system is equal to system plus 10. Again I'm providing there. That means incrementation I'm providing. Again here a is equal to a plus 10. Like this system is equal to system plus 10. These are integer variables only. But I want to display this system value. How it is possible there? Again I need to use system.out.println statement or not. To use the system.out.println statement, now here if I use like this system.out.println of system.out.println of system, then what we have to do there? Now again we are able to get compilation error. To come out from this compilation error, then what we have to do now? Java.lang.system. Right, so now we are not going to get any compilation error. We are able to get outputs directly. Initially 10 value. 10 is a value we are displaying. System is equal to system plus 10. 20 value we are able to display. System is equal to system plus 10. 30 value here we are able to display. Every time value is incremented here now. Finally, what outputs here we are able to get there? Java C space test.java. Compiled successfully. Java space test. Outputs here we are getting 10, 20, 30. Outputs here we are getting directly. What outputs here we are getting, sir? 10, 20, 30. Outputs here we are getting. Now let me check these points clearly. This is a program here what we are getting. Okay, fine. Now let me write this point here. Now, in the above context, if you want to use system as a class name, system as class name, system as class name in the remaining part of the program, then we have to use it's a fully qualified name. Then we have to use in the remaining part of the program, then we have to use it's a fully qualified name. What is this fully qualified name actually? That fully qualified name I'm giving there. Now try to understand it clearly. Writing classes names along with its package name. Writing classes names along with their package names is called fully qualified name. Fully qualified name is called as what their fully qualified name. Understand it clearly? All right, sir. Examples here I'm telling you for fully qualified name java.ivo.bufferedreader. Next one is java.lang.system is a fully qualified name. Next one is java.util.arraylist is a fully qualified name. Like this here we are having what there fully qualified names content clearly. All of you understand it what I'm telling you? Next one is what there? This example I want to copy. Okay, example is okay. Now here I want to provide this compilation process. execution also. By that you are able to get some clarity. All right, sir. This is totally the concept of like what their rules and regulations to use what their identifiers. Got it? Not? Rules and regulations to use what their identifiers. Next one is what their suggestions to use identifiers. All right, sir. To provide, or else maybe along with the above rules and regulations, Java has provided the following list of suggestions to declare identifiers. Right, sir? To declare identifiers, Java has provided the list of suggestions here now. Understand it clearly. Okay. So this suggestions part I'll discuss within tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow we are going to understand about these suggestions. Tomorrow is what they're started, I think so, right? Am I right? Yeah, still we have class there, and tomorrow on Sunday I'll give gap. So tomorrow I will complete this identifiers part. Sessions I will complete. Then after that tomorrow I will start directly like what there literals topic I will start. Literals is one of the important topic there. I'm going to discuss about number systems especially. In general, nobody will talk about number systems, but we will see that number systems effectively in our classroom care. Don't miss the tomorrow's class. Max, we are going to deal with what are the number systems. How to represent binary numbers, octal numbers, decimal numbers, hexadecimal numbers inside the Java programs that I'm going to show with you clearly. Okay, that's all for it. And tomorrow we'll see the remaining content here. Okay, and one more thing. I think yesterday I said to you I want to give some Google Classroom awareness here. All right. Those who are already joined with Google Classroom may leave now. Those who are not yet joined with Google Classroom, just stay here. I will talk with you. 2 minutes of time. New members, I'm telling there. Those who are already joined with Google Classroom in our class there, you can leave, no problem. Today class is completed. Come on, quick. All right, sir. For new members, just open your mobile phones. Open your mobile phones quick, fast. Right, sir. Open your mobile phones. In mobile phones, open. Go to the Play Store. In mobile phones, go to the Play Store. Yes, sir. Understand it what I'm telling you. Open your mobile phone, go to the Play Store, where search for Google Classroom app. Classroom app. App name is what there? Classroom. Open it. Open the Classroom app. Classroom app is available. Open it. It may take some time, right? Install it. Classroom app. Install it. Install in our mobile phones. When we install it, open the tab. If you open the tab there we are able to get a plus symbol. If you click on plus symbol, it is asking to you create a class, join a class. Two options are coming. There we have to use join class, not to create a class. Join a class we have to select it. Anyway, then it may take some time to install it. Just wait for it. Don't worry. I'll explain to you. As well, installed it now. If install it, what we have to do there? Just plus symbol will come. Click on plus symbol. It is asking create a class or join a class. You have to join for the class. I created already class. You have to join for the class. Right. Select join class. Right. Join class. We have to select. Not installed. Already showing. Taking some time. Right. Okay. Join class option we have to select. Join class if we select there enter this code, whatever the code here I provided, this code you have to enter. It is asking classroom code. You have to enter the classroom code. We have to enter this classroom code. Automatically will be joined with my class. There we can see some posts. In the previous like given some posts there. There we can see the posts. Again, that maybe some welcome message might be given previously. Some posts you can identify inside this. And better what I am telling to you, try to take that classroom code in our notes in the case for future reference no, or at least take that image. 7FZMO63 is a classroom code. Yeah, so my previous some post here I given there inside this classroom. Now again I'm giving some welcome message to you. There's a message I given to you. Welcome to Durgasoft, something else, right? Okay, directly I send this message from my mobile phone. There's a direct communication with you guys. Then if you want to send any message to you, directly I'm going to give that communication with you. Okay, so that's why I created the channel. Clear? All of you have joined it. Right, sir. Now that is, if I want to talk with you regarding this, if I want to share anything with you, then I can give that messages and everything to you directly. Okay, or any new batches information maybe. If I want to send some messages to you directly, I will send through this one. You are able to get notification or mobile phone so that you can get clarity. All right, sir. Got it. All right. That's all. That's it. And tomorrow we'll see the remaining part. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on tomorrow.